So Ishti, my daughter, उसके टिफिन में क्या जाएगा still is my problem. If a nanny is on leave और कोई उसको स्कूल से आएगी, उसे कोई घर में रिसीव करने के लिए नहीं है, तो वो कौन होगा? It doesn't have to be me, but I have to figure it out. Unfortunately, we figured that women don't want to reveal to anyone the secrets of their beauty. तो लोग ऐसे होते हैं जो बोलते हैं कि
हमने तो कुछ कराया ही नहीं.
मतलब ये मदरहुड ऐसा ट्रेनिंग स्कूल है ना, आपको इतना पेशेंट, रिजिलिएंट, मल्टीटास्कर, जो सारे एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप की स्ट्रेंथ्स होती है, वो सब सिखा देता है. हाउ टू बी मोर एम्पैथेटिक. मतलब आपने एक बिल्कुल ही हेल्पलेस बच्चे को इंडिपेंडेंट बना दिया. दैट्स व्हाट यू सपोज्ड टू डू विद द कंपनी आल्सो.
Exactly. I think motherhood is the biggest training ground for entrepreneurship.
Biggest. I so agree.
Hello everyone, welcome to Women Speak and to our 4th episode where we will be sharing the inspiring journey of a woman from the small town of Bhopal who took a very middle class, hard-working route of engineering plus MBA and a stable job, and then she left it all to start her own skincare brand. She was recently featured in Shark Tank India and received amazing views for her episode. Is now going to be one of the leading brands of laser treatments in India. We welcome Soumya, the effervescent, bubbly and talented founder of Avatar Skincare. So hi Soumya, and thank you so much for coming to Women Speak by the Mom Store, and congratulations on your tremendous success at Shark Tank.
Thank you.
I watched the entire episode and it was so candid and so brilliant, and I absolutely loved every moment of it.
Thanks a lot. ऐसा plan नहीं किया था हमने, but I think the way the events happened वो हो गया बहुत candid. But thanks for all the love and support that's coming from all the women especially.
Yeah. And so how was your experience overall at Shark Tank? And you were so amazingly candid as opposed to some of the more scripted kind of pitches also that we've seen. So what do you think works well with Shark Tank?
I don't know. I think we're still figuring out that, what we did was the right thing, or, could the events turned out to be better. But I do believe, being candid has its own merit. One thing that's definitely happened for us is that we stand out. For good or for bad, and that depends on who's watching and what opinion they had on the episode. I think the honesty came out. I was speaking the language that I generally speak, for which I got a lot of brickbats. But Shark Tank as an experience is amazing. I mean, I recommend every entrepreneur to at least give it a try, because the kind of platform that you get to say your story, to blatantly talk about who are you versus competition, because आप अपने Instagram ad में तो नहीं बोल सकते हो ना कि वो इतने में देता है, हम उनसे सस्ते हैं. All of that, and what is the vision and what is the philosophy, that comes across so well, and the way they edit it, वो 2 घंटे के पूरे shooting को कैसे, I don't know how they constrict it into 15-20 minutes episode. For employees, it's very good, because for startups, उन लोग बोलते हैं कि हम इसमें काम कर रहे हैं, so their families ये कौन से company में काम कर. Now everybody is feeling very proud that we are associated with a brand which is well known, which has now gotten popular. And then there are hygiene business benefits that you get. Sales go up, and we did not need to put any marketing budget behind a lot of new cities that we launched along with the airing of the episode. So net very good, and I would still believe in being honest and candid, not just in Shark Tank, but anywhere else in life also.
True. And you just spoke about, getting admiration as well as brickbats, and that happens a lot on social media. The trolling भी हो जाती है, लोग तारीफ भी करते हैं, तो how do you deal with especially trolling? Because obviously as a person, this is the first time you're out there, you're not celebs or anything.
Yeah.
So how do you basically react to and shield yourself from that kind of criticism?
I think, in our case, 3,000 लोगों ने YouTube पे मेरे को बहुत troll किया, and उतने ही लोगों ने मुझे LinkedIn पे बहुत प्यार दिया, people who are sending personal messages, people who are commenting. And even if there is any support on YouTube, कोई लिखता है कि no, I think she spoke her mind or whatever, and then somebody would write and say Soumya Mishra real ID se aao, as if I am, you know, responding to those comments, or my team is doing that. So it is difficult, and you know, it's been 27 days since the episode has aired, and every night before I go to the bed, I am tempted to open YouTube and see कि आज क्या किसी ने कुछ अच्छा लिखा है. So it is tough. It is very tough. I think what helps is you know, the people who support you. So, you know, my husband and my parents keep telling me, "Arey, wo ignore karo." There are people who say ki, you know, as far as you are getting discussed, your brand is benefiting. So, you know, theek hai. You know, people are, you know, commenting on you as a personality, but not so much on the brand, and the brand
Right.
is still getting talked about. So there are business benefits that are coming out of it.
Yeah.
I think easier somebody also suggested कि पढ़ो ही मत.
हाँ.
वो मेरे से होता नहीं है. मेरे बारे में अगर कुछ
I
कमेंट
think
हो
ना
रहा है
लोग मीन होते हैं एनोनिमिटी के पीछे.
तो
मतलब जैसे ही अगर किसी को सामने ले आओगे ना, कोई नहीं बोलेगा
Yeah.
कुछ. But because internet gives you that feature of anonymity where you don't know who's talking,
Yeah.
people take the liberty to say anything they want.
Yeah, but I think the net benefit has been very good, because on LinkedIn there's so many. So, you know, we used to create these job posts and we could not find you know, you run a startup, so you
Yeah.
know what do you look for in people. You know, that hustle and everything was missing for a lot of roles which we've been interviewing for months. And LinkedIn pe, you know, there are people who reached out, and the way they reach out and and the way they follow up. So we have created an army of new, you know, rock stars who reached out to us after airing of Shark Tank. You know, they're like, we want to work with you. And so it's good to see that also coming. You know, there are women entrepreneur groups which
Yes.
supported a lot. It's both ways. But I think you sign up for that. Like when you decide to expose yourself to national television, now you'll have to be prepared for everything.
You're a celeb after all. You have to be ready for the paps.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. So, you know, but let's go back to your journey. How did you get on with this idea? What made you start Avatar Skincare? What was, you know, your problem statement which you know, set up to solve?
I have suffered with really bad skin. मतलब जब मैं MBA कर रही थी तब मेरे चेहरे पे इतने acne थे that, you know, there was a fear in my parents which they mentioned also occasionally कि हमने इतना पढ़ा तो दिया, हम इसकी शादी कैसे कराएंगे, because you know, a very well qualified guy wouldn't want a scary face. So you know, the moment I got my internship stipend, I was like कि इसमें अब plastic surgery करानी पड़ जाए, but you know, I want to get rid of this. And you know, there are daily struggles कि आप मेकअप से छुपा रहे हो, फिर वो मेकअप इतना सारा लग गया कि आप जोकर जैसे दिखने लगे, फिर आप उसको हटा रहे हो तो वापस दिखने. So I was like really tired of doing that for years, and then I was studying in Bangalore. तो Bangalore में मैंने बहुत स्किन क्लिनिक्स के चक्कर काटे कि एंड उसमें मुझे ऐसा लगता था कि जितनी बार मैं जाऊँ उतनी बार मुझे नया रेट मिलेगा. You know, if there's a day when I'm wearing good clothes, it'll be on the higher side. If, you know, I've just class के बाद बस चले गए, it'll be a lower rate. कौन से डिवाइस हैं, क्या सर्टिफिकेशन है, कुछ अता पता नहीं है. Doctors, a lot of times I've went to a clinic, उन्होंने बोला कि डॉक्टर से मिलिए, turns out कि डॉक्टर वो थे ही नहीं, मतलब उनका communication gap हो गया. The person who was sitting there was actually an esthetician, and उन्होंने बोला कि मैं डॉक्टर हूँ. So इतना fraud था, but eventually I took a treatment, but I ended up taking it in Bhopal from my mom's friend. So my mom's also a doctor, she's an eye specialist. उनकी friend एक dermatologist है, डॉक्टर टंडन. उनके पास एक 2-3 लेजर का सेटअप उनने लगाया था, which had become a rave in Bhopal in 2014.
Wow.
So my mom suggested कि आप भी उनके पास जाओ. And उनसे जब मैंने ट्रीटमेंट कराया, so 3 months, like, you know, all acne was gone, like there was no acne ever. So the skin transformed like anything. कुछ मेरा क्या कहते हैं 50-55 हज़ार का खर्चा हुआ था उसमें. तो then I realized कि, you know, there is a real treatment. People keep struggling with कुछ लगाते रहते हैं and कुछ होता नहीं है. And here there is a treatment which is so real. But पता नहीं है लोगों को, and it's also very expensive. So that thought came then in 2014, but you know, वो middle class family से आपकी नौकरी लग जाती है, so much, there are fat paychecks coming in, you are busy in your life. I was happily getting married and traveling the world, and we had our first child. वो सब जब हो गया उसके बाद it started to feel कि अब क्या करें लाइफ में, जो सारी एस्पिरेशन थी बचपन से जो नहीं था हमारे पास वो सब तो आ गया है. In terms of work also, I got an opportunity to do fantastic projects in India and abroad. So उसमें भी I was not able to see कि what's next, and that's when I was like अब अपना कुछ करते हैं. And on 2020-21 में शार्क टैंक में by the way तभी आया था. तब there was this wave of entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
A lot of entrepreneurs got produced during that time. People were leaving jobs and starting something of their own. So I thought that I also want to do something of this of my own, and this problem statement appeared real, and then I started to explore and did a lot of research. I also took up a job in a clinic in Karol Bagh, जहाँ पे I could see both the sides. मतलब वो consumer आते हैं
वो
तो
आपने अपनी कंज्यूमर स्टडी के ले लिया.
हाँ जी. So मैं उस टाइम पे ऐसे रोल पे थी जहाँ मेरे बॉस दुबई में बैठते थे, एंड आई वॉज लाइक सॉर्ट ऑफ हेडिंग एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. तो दिन में मेरी टीम जो बना के भेजती थी, मैं रात को रिव्यू करती थी, और मैं दिन में क्लिनिक में मैंने पार्ट टाइम एम्प्लॉयमेंट ले लिया था एज एन अकाउंटेंट. तो वहाँ पे मुझे काफ़ी कुछ, मतलब 3 महीने में आई वॉज लाइक सो श्योर एंड क्लियर कि मेरे को क्या करना है और कैसे करना है.
प्रोफाइलिंग, सेगमेंटेशन,
मार्जिन, सप्लाई चेन, सब कुछ पता चल गया उसमें. तो फिर देन इट केम टू कि डिफरेंशिएट कैसे करेंगे. उस टाइम पे आई टोल्ड माय बॉस दैट आई वांट टू स्टार्ट समथिंग ऑफ माय ओन, बट एट दैट टाइम बिकॉज आई वाज इन अ leadership kind of role, he said कि हमारा मतलब how will this work. So then I took a 6 months 50-50 assignment. So 50% I was working for the organization for Hydric, and 50% I was building Avatar. For 6 months मैंने वो किया, and then after that when they could have my replacement and Hydric was fully settled, I exited and then started to do Avatar full time.
Amazing. Such an amazing story. But I think everything starts with your own problem statement. Always.
Because I think you understand. You were just mentioning that your startup pretty much started with your journey as a mom.
Yes, it started with my own motherhood journey and my own pregnancy journey first, and then my motherhood journey. And I figured that nobody is considering the mom as a consumer.
करते ही नहीं है यार. मतलब I'm telling you, when I was expecting, my sister-in-law who lives in Dubai, she gave me maternity clothes. This was in 2018 कि ये मेरे हैं, ले लो, इंडिया में मिलते नहीं हैं.
2019 में हुआ था तो आप
Exactly. That's what. So मैंने उनके कपड़े पहने थे तब.
It was a real problem, and and I think that's how all entrepreneurship begins. But now that you are doing Avatar, and then you're seeing the success and everything, let's talk a little bit about your business model. Like I saw your episode on Shark Tank that you provide home services also for laser treatment, and have a team of staff which you have gathered in different cities, and you have these dark stores and you allocate people. So first, how do you obviously work on the training, which also came as a feedback in one of the episode, in the episode, and other than that, how do you also work on the trust factor, because this particular industry, skincare, is extremely sensitive to trust, or unki skin ki baat hai, like people are so entirely emotional about it as well. So how do you manage both the business and emotional aspects of your business?
Yeah, no, very good question. So training, so there's always been a very tight training process, and I had a chance to speak when I was speaking at Shark Tank, because वो एक के बाद एक question आते रहते हैं तो उसका जवाब रह गया था. So it is, I think, the strength or what can I say, the moat is in the training and the way we've used tech to create a learning management system कि एक step कैसे होएगा. That our therapists know even before they enter Avatar. So that's the entry gate. कि आप ये सब पढ़ के आए, and उसके बाद अगर आप quiz अगर आप उसको
So you have an entrance test?
Yes.
Oh wow.
So there's a 2-day sort of orientation. Usme, we onboard them. So anybody who wants to become an esthetician can come in. There is no bar on ये होना चाहिए वो होना चाहिए. There's like very basic qualification, which is, you should be pursuing graduation or you should have done graduation. And beyond that, anybody comes in and, they show their interest. 2 days we orient them and we, take them through the learning management system and how do we operate and all of that. And then we ask them to study and come back. Third day or fourth day, there's a test. And that's when we screen people. And it's not just written test, it's also, speak, and are you able to speak, Fitzpatrick scale? Are you able to speak abrasion? Because, unlike a clinic, for us, when the therapist is going home, therapist is the face.
Yes,
And a
of the
lot of
work.
questions come, and that happened to me also. While I was lying on that bed getting the treatment done, I do not know what's happening to me. So we equip our therapists with a lot of knowledge so that any concerns that are coming are addressed by them, not like अच्छा मैं डॉक्टर
ये
से पूछ के
tingling
बताती हूँ.
sensation हो रहा
ये
है,
tingling
ये
sensation हो रहा है, ये इसलिए हो रहा है क्योंकि मैं 1064 नैनोमीटर की लाइट आपके अंदर डाल रही हूँ, तो जो आपके सेल में जो ब्लैक पिगमेंट होता है जिसे मेलेनिन कहते हैं, वो अब्जॉर्ब करता है तो हीट प्रोड्यूस होती है. जैसे आप गर्म कपड़ा पहनो तो गर्मी लगती है, एंड इस वो हीट की वजह से आपको वो टिंगलिंग हो रही है. तो उस तरह की चीज़ें उन लोग को बताने होते हैं. तो देन वी ट्राई टू गेज कि कौन वो थ्योरी बहुत अच्छे से ग्रास्प कर सकता है. Then second is who can be very confident, because you are not operating in your own territory, and sometimes the customers are difficult, yeah, are more demanding. So will they be able to handle it or not, smartly? And उसके बाद the practical training starts. Now training, लोगों को ऐसा लगता है कि laser operate करने के लिए there's more practical and less theory. It's actually the other way around. आप अगर कॉन्सेप्ट सही से समझा दो उनको कि लेज़र से बर्न किस केस में होगा. बर्न उस केस में होगा अगर आपने ज़्यादा इंटेंसिटी के शॉट एक जगह मार दिए. अगर आप वो समझा दोगे तो उनको फिर उसको चलाना इज़ नॉट द मोस्ट डिफिकल्ट थिंग. नहीं, तभी तो USFDA ने एस्थेटिशियंस को अलाउ किया है लेज़र ऑफ
Yes.
नॉन इन्वेजिव ट्रीटमेंट, नहीं तो अलाउ ही नहीं करते.
Correct.
बट अगर आप साइंस समझाने की बजाय ये बता दोगे कि देखो इसको ना धीरे धीरे चलाना या ऐसे स्पीड में चलाना, नहीं तो बर्न हो जाएगा, वो रिटेन नहीं होगा क्योंकि धीरे की डेफिनेशन हर
theory
किसी
नहीं
के
पता.
लिए है. तो दैट्स वाई वी इन्वेस्ट अ लॉट इन टीचिंग द साइंस बिहाइंड एवरीथिंग दे डू, जो हमारे थेरेपिस्ट को कई बार बहुत इरिटेटिंग लगता है. दे लाइक कि हम ब्यूटी के सेगमेंट में करियर बनाना चाह रहे हैं और आप हमको साइंस में इतना ज़्यादा प्रेशर डाल रहे हो. पर देन इवेंचुअली सीख जाते हैं.
But in such human dependent businesses, right, usually attrition is always very high. But how do you make sure that you are holding on to the staff, because your investment is very high? Now you are investing in training the staff. The training period itself will be around, I don't know, maybe a couple of days to weeks or 2 months.
Yeah, it's about like 15 days to a month
Yes.
is the training period.
So the investment period and cost will also be higher. Then how do you ensure ki, that staff will stay with you, and what are the policies through which you are ensuring that you control
So see,
the
what we have cracked, actually I mean there has to be improvement in this, but the 2-day process, that process, we are observing our candidates very closely on the softer aspects. And when we're interviewing them also, we ask them कि आप घर पे क्या करते हो. If it is somebody जो सुबह उठ रहे हैं, फिर मैं ट्यूशन भी पढ़ा रही हूँ, मैं खाना भी बना रही हूँ, मैं पानी भी कहीं और से लेके आ रही हूँ. If they're already into doing a lot of physical labor and are generally cheerful and happy, those people stick around. Because see, why does attrition happen? Attrition either happens, either you're not liking the job, which is a function of are you respected enough, is the work exciting enough or not, and then then the second is the pay that you're getting. So the second actually is taken care of, because for a fresher to come in, and there are so many therapists who are making anywhere between 30 to 40,000 if they are doing 3 or 4 appointments every day, and which is a choice. There are a few who would do only 2, there are few who would do 4, some people also do 5. So the first part, which is that do I have scope to grow and am I liking it, those two we take care of very carefully. So there's a constant promotion, because we are opening so many cities, we need people to run those cities.
Right.
So everybody is looking forward to get to the stage where they can be sent to a new city to set it up. And for them, these are people who've never stepped out of Delhi or Bombay, and they get a chance to go and live.
So they go there and then they hire their local
They
staff.
go there,
and train
they
the
first
local
set up
staff.
the office. So everything is done by the therapist. Therapists run the show everywhere we have so many people in the content team who are therapists. With so many people, in the incentives team, the operations team, the sales team. So there is a constant. So whatever anybody else can give to them, we make sure that we will. You don't want to become a therapist becoming too tiresome. Instead of losing that therapist, we try to accommodate them somewhere.
Some other role.
So attrition is a very, it's not, I won't say it's not a problem, it's not the biggest problem. Because now people have also figured out that avatars, therapists are very well trained, they would talk like almost a doctor. So they try to poach them. It's not that 100% of the times we are able to retain, but most of the times we are.
Nice. So how many cities are you present in now?
Now we are in 12 cities.
And how do you choose your cities? How do you do your demographic survey and location survey as to where you will set up?
We don't do any survey as such or research also, because we believe that everybody wants to look good, and the penetration of these services in India is so low. While the awareness is so high, even in tier 2 cities, there's scope everywhere. So we make it a function of which locations are geographically easy, because where one center is able to cater to most of the city. So that is one. Second is the usual. It's easier to build businesses in larger cities where just the population is high.
Yeah.
So the metros are a no-brainer. So we started with metros, and then we started to get into tier 2, tier 3 cities. So Ludhiana, Chandigarh, Indore, Ahmedabad, Lucknow, and a lot of it also depends on where our therapists are willing to go. So somebody says मैं लखनऊ की हूँ, मेरे को लखनऊ दे दो, मैं चला लूँगी. So okay, fine, Lucknow is the next city. You go and open it. So now it's more become a function of people, and demand is everywhere. I think in the existing cities also where we are present, we can go 100x in each of those cities. Delhi is our oldest territory. I think we haven't even scratched the surface in Delhi. So we're expanding because, once you become a national brand, a lot of your costs go down. So your ad spend, which is, the larger the geography, the lower the ad spend, because, the audience size increases and your
So customer acquisition becomes lower.
CAC becomes lower. And it doesn't take much to set up because we're not hiring anybody new. It's our people who go and set it up.
And in terms of measurement metrics and how your clients are benefiting from it, or to make sure that your staff is following the right techniques and all, you had mentioned that there are AI enablement in your machines or in the process. So can you talk a little bit about that, on how do you measure the impact of the service?
Right. So the primary metric or the North Star that we follow is repeat. So how many people are ready to pay again for any service that they've taken. Second was supposed to be referrals, but unfortunately we figured that women don't want to reveal to anyone the secrets of their beauty. तो लोग ऐसे होते हैं जो बोलते हैं कि
हमने तो कुछ कराया
मुझे
ही
इतना
नहीं।
हाँ हमने तो कुछ कराया नहीं. हमें बोल there was somebody told our consultant कि मैं आपका बहुत अच्छा facial था, मैं इतना glow कर रही थी, मैं गई, मुझसे सबने पूछा, तो उन्होंने बोला कि आप उनके भी numbers हमें दे दीजिए या उनको भी refer कर दीजिए. तो मैंने हाँ मैं बताती हूँ and ऐसा मेरे साथ बहुत बार हुआ है. So as far as I mean the referrals work only till the sister circle, उसके beyond बहुत नहीं जाता है. Then the third is of course the customer review. So we have been 4.8 constantly since we started. So that is something that we want to stay at. So every bad review is taken very seriously. Now coming to how we are using AI. So we are using AI to scale it and remove any ambiguity that might still exist, which is basically now there is a training that if there is a if suppose there is a lot of pigmentation, so do the treatment at lower frequency. Now we don't want anybody to make a mistake in that kind of stuff. So we have launched a face analyzer which can basically figure out what is the severity of every issue. And then our dermatologists are training the model to ensure that the parameters of the devices get set according to that skin analysis, coupled with whether the client has PCOD or not, or thyroid or not, what is the age, what is the geography that they're living in. For example, acne in Mumbai is a more severe problem than acne in Delhi because it's anyway very humid. So, acne happens because, the skin is oily and then humidity generates even more sweat. So how do you account for all of that? How do you account for lifestyle choices? If somebody is a heavy smoker, the treatment could be slightly different versus somebody who's not, and so on and so forth. So that is the innovation on the treatment delivery side, and anything that is manual. So like I spoke about the incentive program in Shark Tank ki अगर हमारे therapist ने step A अगर सही किया है तो उनको कुछ incentive मिलता है. That's how we ensure कि सब कुछ quality में हो. But अभी उसमें problem क्या है कि अगर उनने step A गलत किया है तो उनको इंसेंटिव नहीं मिला, लेकिन क्लाइंट का तो नुकसान हो गया क्योंकि रियल टाइम नहीं फ्लैग हुआ. कोई जब वो ट्रीटमेंट हो गया तब किसी ने चेक किया कि हाँ ये सही था, ये सही था. नाउ व्हाट वी आर ट्राइंग टू डू इज कि वो उसी टाइम हमारा इंजन कैच कर ले कि ये गलत हुआ है, एंड वो थेरेपिस्ट कैन नॉट मूव टू द नेक्स्ट स्टेप. सो दैट विल आल्सो गेट लाइव इन 3 to 4 months.
Wow. It's so many moving parts to doing any business. So we'll shift gears a little and talk about women entrepreneurship. So solo founder.
Yeah, that's my favorite topic.
Woman entrepreneur. So what has been any challenges in your journey, and how have you overcome that?
Lot of challenges, for women entrepreneur. I think जब हम startups सोचते हैं, it starts with fundraising. I can write and say it anywhere that there's a massive bias against solo women founders. Some VC told me that अगर आपका कोई co-founder नहीं है and हमें लगता है आप 100-200 करोड़ के 2 कंपनी बना लेंगे, but उसके बाद आप थक जाओगे because you have a family, you have this and that. So
चलो मुझे भी बोला गया है. Same pinch.
नहीं, I'm sure बहुत लोगों को बोला गया है. किसी ने मुझसे बोला कि आपका कोई co-founder नहीं है. तो मैंने बोला इतनी बड़ी अगर if so much of a problem है co-founder ले आएंगे. If that satisfies you कि हमें नहीं किसी को equity ही देना है तो ही वो काम करेंगे. तो बोले कि नहीं, लेकिन हमने ये देखा है कि women are able to find co-founders only in their partners or husbands. नहीं तो वो co-founder के साथ नहीं काम कर पाता है. डेटा ये सजेस्ट करता है. अब मैंने सोचा यार डेटा तो ये भी सजेस्ट करता है कि विमेन CEO नहीं बनती, तो सब वर्कफोर्स में जाना थोड़ी बंद कर दें. But yeah, so there is a massive bias on fundraise. There are a lot of other daily stuff also. अब no matter how many nannies I have at home and how supportive and progressive the family is, but so Ishti, my daughter, उसके टिफिन में क्या जाएगा still is my problem. If a nanny is on leave और कोई उसको स्कूल से आएगी, उसे कोई घर में रिसीव करने के लिए नहीं है, तो वो कौन होगा? It doesn't have to be me, but I have to figure it out. If somebody is, if my parents are not keeping well, I'm also the only child, so I'm the solo child and a solo woman entrepreneur, so I have to take care of that. Then, I don't know, it's Indian kids or it's everywhere. If I am not there, my child really misses me. If her dad is not there, she's quite okay कि मम्मी तो है. But मम्मी अगर चली गई अगर 4 दिन के लिए, तो इतना गिल्ट होता है. She also feels very bad and मैं लौट के आती हूँ, तुम को छोड़ के चली गई, तुमने बोला था तुम आओगी.
And my daughter तो blackmails नहीं, आप जब भी जाते हो मुझे फीवर हो जाता है.
वो भी उस तरह की चीजें भी होती है. You are away and I mean you've carried that child in you, right? उसको कुछ भी होता है, you are not able to just let it go कि हाँ कोई उसे डॉक्टर के पास ले जाके दवाई पिला देगा, आपसे नहीं होता है वो. It's, you know, there's something which is constantly pulling you behind. So then those are the challenges which come. I think it happens to working women also. Happens
Yeah.
more to women entrepreneurs because आपके पास choice क्या है? आप छुट्टी नहीं ले सकते हो. आप नहीं हो तो सब रुक जाता है. So there's
But
no
I think this
cut
is
off.
a small, gap in which the child is small and, they need more attention. But, stereotyping a woman entrepreneur that by herself she cannot be successful, I feel is not right.
It's not right. It's not right. I mean, in fact, I believe, and you would, I'm sure you would agree. मतलब ये मदरहुड ऐसा ट्रेनिंग स्कूल है ना, आपको इतना पेशेंट, रिजिलिएंट, मल्टीटास्कर, जो सारे एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप की स्ट्रेंथ्स होती है, वो सब सिखा देता है. हाउ टू बी मोर एम्पैथेटिक. मतलब आपने एक बिल्कुल ही हेल्पलेस बच्चे को इंडिपेंडेंट बना दिया. दैट्स व्हाट यू सपोज्ड टू डू विद द कंपनी आल्सो.
Yeah.
तो
Exactly. I think motherhood is the biggest training ground for entrepreneurship.
biggest. I so agree.
So, one more feedback that I have always heard for women, that, women are emotional, and that comes in a lot of times in their feedback appraisals also on women groups. They keep sharing it, that I got a feedback that I cannot take a leadership position because I'm emotional or tear up easily. So what are your views on that, and what do you think, is that really true, or you don't agree at all?
I think women maybe are emotional, and I definitely tear up a lot, as everybody has seen. And I work with 80-85% of or 90% rather of our workforce is women. So we are emotional, we do cry because that's how we are meant, but doesn't mean that, we are not strong. I mean, nobody has control on tears. But उसमें problem क्या है? I think हम emotional होते हैं तो हम बहुत सारी चीज़ें drive करा लेते हैं. बहुत सारी चीज़ें जो पैसा नहीं ड्राइव करा सकता, रिटेंशन पैसा नहीं ड्राइव करा सकता है, क्योंकि there's always anybody else who can pay more. Getting the best out of the team is not, I don't think emotions can drive it better than anything else, better than aggression, better than remuneration. So I feel
And
that
even
it's
ethics.
a good strength.
Even ethics.
There are less women entrepreneurs who, percentage terms, who seem to be fudging stuff. So I think sure, and it's not that men are not emotional. So many men who are emotional. It's just that if we are emotional, we are beaten. If we are aggressive, then we are bossy and we are bitch and nobody's ready to accept us. So, and it happens to me also, if मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि मैंने कुछ बोल दिया, even in my workplace, तो उनने कैसे बोल दिया, या there are, we have team leaders, women team leaders, जिनके staff को problem थी कि उसने ऐसा कुछ बोल दिया कि यार अगर कुछ ऐसा हो गया तो मैं आग लगा दूंगी या कुछ कर दूंगी. That became, and लड़के तो यार ऐसे ही बोलते हैं passing में, and they abuse left, right and center, and कोई problem नहीं है. But how could she, when women does that, it's not professional. When women is being sweet, then she's,
if she's sweet,
she's not strong.
Then she can't speak up.
Yeah.
If she's speaking up, then she is too strong and arrogant.
Yeah.
So there's always a title which is given, no matter how you are.
Exactly. And, in case of men, it's appreciated. Aggression is, usko to, matlab, there's so much fire in him ki usko, he wants it like that. Or he's so sweet, he's such a team player. हमारे लिए तो I think होता ही नहीं है वो, आप कुछ भी कर लो नहीं होता है.
But hoga.
I hope that's why we need
voices on the table and just say what you want to say and don't care about anything else.
Yeah, I think so, because what I've realized is कि there's no, we can't be right anytime. So we'll have to just learn to ignore judgments, I think.
Yeah, true. So now we have a rapid fire round.
Ooh, I'm scared.
Just like Karan Johar. So we are now here with our rapid fire segment with Soumya Mishra. So Soumya, which is your favorite skincare treatment?
Permanent hair reduction.
If you could choose one superpower to help startups succeed, what would it be?
Getting the best of the team and also finding good people. Finding the right people and getting the best out of them.
I agree. Coffee or tea?
Tea. Chai.
अभी तो हमने कॉफी पिला दी.
नहीं, कॉफी भी पी सकते हैं, ऐसा नहीं है, but chai is something that gets me going every day.
Startup or stand-up comedy?
Startup, any day.
But I think you will do well at both.
No, I don't know, but I would like to take some break. I would continue to do some startup.
If you could have a dinner date with any entrepreneur, and this can be both male and female, who would it be?
I think the Zomato founder, DP, because I met him once because the kind of business that he has built.
Yeah.
And मुझे honestly कभी नहीं लगता था कि ये food delivery वाले कभी पैसा बनाएंगे और ये कितने ही बड़े हो जाएंगे. But I think the scale of operations is
It's amazing.
humongous in 850 cities, and
And it's just changed the entire consumer behavior.
exactly created a category.
What's the most unexpected skill that you possess?
Unexpected skill that I have. I think now I have become a good negotiator. I used to lack that, but वो कर करके, because you're negotiating with vendors, investors, employees, and compensation. So on a sales team with the targets and everything, that I think that's something that I've learned, which I used to massively lack.
One word to describe your startup journey.
Rocket. Very fast, but always fire at the back.
Nice. If you could instantly master any new skill, what would it be?
I would like to be more aggressive than I am. You know, I am not able to like really push people hard. Or say, "Khuda nahi," I get. So that is something that I would like to.
I think that happens with a lot of women, including me. When I get aggressive, then I tend to get very apologetic also.
Yeah, exactly.
And keep apologizing for my aggression.
Yeah, yeah, we do that. I mean, like I do that. You know, it's also a little bit about I start keeping, people, myself on their shoes. Which is not always the right thing to बेचारे का ऐसा
काम तो
personal
करना ही पड़ेगा
situation है, वो कैसे करेगा, तो चलो, but वो करते करते इतना liberal हो जाता है सब, that कई बार discipline lose होने लगता है. So that is something that I want to learn more.
So you have a time machine. Where will you travel? Past or future, and which era?
I would go to my past, and I would start Avatar much earlier than I did. I think I wasted too much time, doing like a job for someone else.
That's a good answer. I think entrepreneurs always feel they should have 48 hours in their day,
I know.
which is where I think this is coming from.
Yeah.
अरे इतना सारा काम था, पहले से शुरू हो जाता.
यार मैं रोज सुबह जब मैं गाड़ी में बैठ के ऑफिस जाती हूँ, मैं ऐसे 15 चीज़ों की लिस्ट बनाती हूँ फ़ोन पे, नोट्स पे, एंड मैं देखती हूँ शाम के 7-8 बज गए, एक भी नहीं चेक ऑफ होता है, क्योंकि द मोमेंट यू लैंड इन ऑफिस कुछ
नया ही
तो
crisis
नया हो
होता है.
जाता है उसमें कि ये फट गया, वो फट गया, ये मतलब इसको बुरा लग गया, वो छुट्टी पे चला गया, तो ये हो गया. सो यू जस्ट नेवर, यू ऑलवेज कैचिंग अप विथ योरसेल्फ.
Yeah. True. What is the most underrated aspect of running a startup?
Yeah, dealing with emotions, I think people don't talk about it a lot, but it is a very emotional journey, because a lot of there's a lot of love, there are rejections, rejections from your employees, rejections from your customer, your family is deprioritized like anything, because you get so obsessed with your startup, and then there are repercussions. So I think just dealing with different types and there are so many lows and so many challenges that like burn you out physically, of course, but also as a person and emotionally.
Yeah.
So वो उससे deal करने का कोई mechanism.
Entrepreneurship is definitely a soul-sucking job.
Yeah.
And I think another very difficult thing that I find about startup is, doing, and especially for people who start from scratch and, bootstrap their way, you are in charge of everything. Electricity नहीं आ रहा है, electrician कहाँ चला गया, plumbing नहीं चल रहा, वो ये प्रिंटर चलना बंद हो गया, एंड आई एम लाइक ये प्रॉब्लम्स कैसे सॉल्व करूं?
आई नो, हमारे यहाँ एक दिन एमसीडी से इंस्पेक्टर आए हमारे ऑफिस में, बोलते हैं मैडम आपकी जो ओवरहेड टंकी है उसका ढक्कन नहीं है, उससे मलेरिया हो सकता है, आप पे ये फाइन होगा. अब वो हम 4 घंटे बैठ के किसी ने ये नहीं सोचा था यार कि हमें ओवरहेड टैंक भी देखना चाहिए और वो भी है, एंड वो नेगोशिएशन वी लॉस्ट हाफ अ डे ऑन द 31st, जब हम which is the most important day in a business, क्योंकि sales close हो रही होती है.
So these kind of problems in the startup are
always there.
True. So Soumya, you run a skincare company, and what are your skincare secrets? You know, how do you do your self-care and skincare? What do you swear by?
So, one thing that my dermatologist massively changed about my routine is कि आप बिना sunscreen के नहीं निकलोगे बाहर, और अगर आप अगर sunscreen नहीं लगा रहे हो तो we should just shut this shop. तो I think sunscreen मैं लगा लेती हूँ, एंड वो मतलब वो ख़त्म होती है उससे पहले मेरी टीम ही मेरी गाड़ी में 4-5 रखा देती है कि उसके अलावा आई एम नॉट एबल टू डू मच. मैं जब हम कोई नई सर्विसेज लॉन्च कर रहे होते हैं तो आई ट्राई टू टेक लाइक 3 to 4 सेशंस ऑफ दैट टू अंडरस्टैंड माई सेल्फ कि हमें क्या कमिट करना है. तो वो आजकल अभी हमने ग्लूटाथियोन ड्रिप्स रिसेंटली चालू किया है. So I've taken a couple of sessions of those.
What does that do?
So glutathione is an antioxidant. तो अगर जैसे कहते हैं आप बहुत सारे फ्रूट्स खा लो या टमाटर खाओ तो आपकी स्किन ग्लो करने लगती है, तो वो उसी का कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड वर्जन आपके ब्लड में इंजेक्ट कर देता है. तो इट्स लाइक IV. तो इट्स लाइक हैविंग अ लॉट ऑफ न्यूट्रिएंट्स which have an impact on your skin. तो उससे वो it starts to look brighter. It's इसका ये भी कहते हैं कि ग्लूटाथियोन से गोरे हो जाते हैं. गोरे होने का कोई ट्रीटमेंट नहीं है, जो भी बोल रहा है गलत बोला. इट्स जस्ट दैट बिकॉज द स्किन स्टार्ट्स टू ग्लो, वो थोड़ी सी एक आध टोन लाइटर दिखने लगती है.
I think a lot of bias is also related to this particular segment.
Oh, tell me what.
That कि जैसे आपने बोला शादी कौन करेगा और इसको गोरा कर दो, and how do you deal with like such
I have
biases?
cousins in my family and I talk to them. I'll tell you about हम लोग एक वेडिंग के लिए प्लान कर रहे थे, मतलब कपड़े दिखा रहे थे, मैं ये पहन रही हूँ, मैं वो पहन रही हूँ. तो मुझे दीदी ने बोला कि ये दोनों में से मैं कौन सा पहनूं. तो मैंने बोला कि आप ये वाला पहन लो. बोलती नहीं, इसमें मेरा रंग दबा दबा दिखता है ना. एंड शी इज अ स्टेलर कॉर्पोरेट लीडर. मैंने बोला कि इससे क्या ही फर्क पड़ता है. तो मैंने शी सेज कि जो प्रॉब्लम तुम्हारी नहीं है ना तुम्हें समझ में नहीं आएगी. बेसिकली शी वाज ट्राइंग टू से कि यू तुम्हें कभी अपने कॉम्प्लेक्शन को लेके, बट इट्स इवन एट दैट एज हम मतलब वो बचपन से इतना रंग को लेके इतना बायस हम हो जाता है. मैं बोलने वाली थी हमारे देश में, बट आई थिंक बाहर भी तो और ज़्यादा इतना वाइट वर्सेस ब्राउन होता है, which needs to change here, I think.
Yeah, every color is so beautiful.
Yeah, I think I'm very happy that most of the Bollywood actresses, which in our country is the epitome of beauty, there's so many of them. We call them dusky beauties or whatever.
Yes.
There's so many. अब कम से कम वो हो गया है कि people have started to talk about, लोगों को अब ऐसे बोलते नहीं है कि जैसे मैं तो जो छोटी में थी तो हमारे यहाँ काली कलूटी बैंगन बूटी किसी को भी स्कूल में बोल देते थे. सो एटलीस्ट वो पॉलिटिकली इनकरेक्ट है, वो गलत है
और ये
नहीं बोल सकते हो आप. इट इज वो एटलीस्ट होने लगा है. आई एम श्योर हम बहुत जल्दी एक जगह पे पहुंचेंगे जब.
And you get like such crazy client requests also, and then how do you deal with that?
We do. We are like कि ग्लूटाथियोन की ड्रिप करवानी है. So somebody is explaining, and we're like कि मेरा कितना स्किन टोन लाइट होएगा. It's like नहीं मैम, नहीं होगा, ब्राइट होगा. तो फलानी क्लिनिक तो बोल रही है आपकी अच्छी क्वालिटी की नहीं होगी, कि इसमें कोई महंगा वाला है जिससे हम गोरे हो सकते हैं. तो इतनी ज़्यादा मतलब मैं वी फील वेरी सॉरी फॉर द क्लाइंट कि कितनी ज़्यादा इनसिक्योरिटी है. एंड देन वी फील,
और फैमिली ही डालती है वो इनसिक्योरिटी.
फैमिली डालती है, बचपन से डालती है. आई हैव सो मेनी फ्रेंड्स हु से कि मतलब इन द फैमिली देयर आर ऑलवेज पीपल हु वांट टू पुट यू डाउन फॉर नथिंग. मतलब मैं स्पोर्ट्स कर लूँ, मैं पढ़ाई में फोड़ दूँ, मैं सब कर दूँ, एंड बीच में आपके एक लाइन दे दो कि बेटा ना तुम बेसन लगाया करो, तुम्हारा रंग अच्छा हो जाएगा. एज इफ आपने तो ये ऐसे दिखाया कि आप बड़ा केयर कर रहे हो, बट सामने वाले का तो आपने पूरा कॉन्फिडेंस का कचरा कर दिया. तो इट इज अ वेरी वेरी आई डोंट नो व्हेन एंड हाउ we'll overcome
things
that.
are changing.
I think
I guess next generation will not have to face this, or they will.
Yeah, unless the
they have a
moms
chip on their shoulders.
मतलब अगर आप बस सामने वाले को यही बोलना बंद कर दो कि नुस्खे लगा लो उससे वो हो जाएंगे, तो ही प्रॉब्लम खत्म हो जाएगी. तो सामने वाले को ये लगना बंद होगा कि मुझे कुछ करने की जरूरत है.
True. And so, last question on how do you see Avatar growing? What services are you going to diversify into, and how do you plan to grow this business to the next level?
So we want to be the, one-stop solution for all beauty, skincare, body needs. So we will, continue to launch anything and everything which can help people look their best. We want to, ऐसा कहते हैं कि साउथ कोरिया तो 15-20 साल अहेड है हमसे, हमें वो गैप को बहुत कम करना है, and we want to make it accessible to everybody. We have gotten into hair transplant very recently. We have, I told you about IV drips. We've started to do PRP at home. So we have hired doctors who would go home to home and.
What is PRP?
So PRP is, they inject out your blood and उस आपके ही blood में से growth factors निकाल के आपके ही skin में inject कर देते हैं. तो जहाँ पे इंजेक्ट किया है वहाँ पे वो नए प्रोटीन्स, कोलाजेन, इलास्टिन वो प्रोड्यूस करने लग जाता है, तो स्किन स्टार्ट्स टू हील, जो भी रिपेयर होना है उधर वो ऑटोमेटिकली होने लगता है. तो उसमें कोई प्रोडक्ट, कोई एक्सटर्नल कुछ नहीं होता. इट्स योर ओन ब्लड गेटिंग इनटू दैट पर्टिकुलर प्लेस.
Basically stimulating the weaker place too.
Exactly. वो हेयर पे भी करते हैं, वो भी अभी हमने शुरू किया है. So we will keep doing more of this. We also want to, go the natural way as well, because there are people who don't believe in, lasers as a concept. But अच्छा तो वो भी देखना चाहते हैं. So what are the things in our culture, which, be it Ayurveda, whatever, which can help people look better.
Yeah. So the entire gamut of skincare services.
Yes.
So all the best to you, Soumya, and I hope that your brand keeps growing and you see all the success, that you deserve. So thank you so much for being a part of Women Speak and coming here and speaking to us.
Thank you, and I had a great time talking to you. It's a great initiative that you're running, and hope more women come here and speak up so that we can create a revolution.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.